Alright guys, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be from the company Myqualityhair, and this time they sent me over something different, so I'm kind of nervous and excited about it, but we're going to go ahead and get into the goodies in this box. You get your 2 wig caps as always, you get an elastic band, you get a rat tail comb, and you get a edge brush, which I love because this company is really geared for beginners, which I love, and it's affordable. This is one of the newer units on the website. This is their piano color lace front wig. I do have it in the length 20 inches. It's 150% in density. The lace color on this is a medium brown. The cap size I have is also a medium, and you do get your 6 inches of parting space, which I love because you can do more things with your unit and style it in different ways. This is what the unit looks like now that it is freshly washed. I did decide to go ahead and add an elastic band on this unit because it was very big on my head. I definitely could have went for a smaller cap size. Sometimes their mediums fit me okay, but for this one, it was really big. So just be careful when you are picking out your cap size. So that is what the hairline looks like. And even though it states that it is pre-plucked, I felt like it could have been plucked a lot more because as you guys can see, it's very thick at the top of this unit, and I didn't put any products in this hair. I did not bleach the knots or anything just because of the way that the ombre is. I didn't feel like I really needed to add any bleach because I felt like powder would definitely take care of it. Cutting the lace off, I am going to have to go in and cut down by the ear and cut some lace off just because it was coming over my ear. Now this unit, like I said, is already big on my head, so the last thing I want is for the frontal part to come over my ear when I decide to lay this down, whether I do a glueless method or if I decide to put any freeze spray or gel on. I want to make sure that it's fitting correctly and not floppy. While this unit was pre-plucked in the front, I felt like it wasn't consistent on the sides, so I did have to go in and customize it some. Now, I did not have to go in and tweeze a whole bunch out, but I did feel like it needed a little bit of work on the sides. So if I would suggest anything, I would suggest that they would pre-pluck it a little bit more when it comes to the sides, because as you guys can see, this hair is pretty thick. And because of the color, it may be hard to see the lace, but I feel like the lace looks really good on my skin tone. I feel like I need to go in with a little bit of powder, but I didn't feel the need to have to, like I said, bleach the knots or anything. And you guys will see once I decide to go in and add powder. Going to go back and forth on each side and just take some of the hair out. I didn't take out a lot like I mentioned, and I usually prefer to do this on a mannequin head, but because I already cut the lace off, I just decided to do it on my head. So I definitely could go in and tweeze out a little bit more, but I'm just taking sections and pulling out hair where I think it needs to be pulled out from. Lay this unit down today, we're going to use our old faithful Got to Be freeze spray. I prefer this stuff. I know there's a lot of gels and a lot of glues, but I just feel like this one just works for me better. I have no issues with this, and it's just easier for me to take off. So you guys will probably be seeing me use this a lot just because I feel like it's easier to clean up and it's easier to take off. So I'm just going to use my rat tail comb and just kind of press everything in. And as you guys can see, I lifted up the sides and put a little bit more spray underneath just to make it lay down. So, and this freeze spray dries really quick, so I don't have to worry about it taking a long time to get dry on me. You can see I opted for a curved parting, and I'm just taking some hair out of the front, and I'm going to go ahead and cut some hairs down just to kind of swoop some hairs over. And I know it might look a little crazy right now, but just trust the process and give me time to kind of work all of this out. But yeah, I'm just going to take my scissors and cut some of the hairs down in the front. I actually could have cut them down a little bit shorter, but I'm definitely going to work with this. And now I'll just be using this Blow Pro foam, and I actually got this from Amazon, and if you guys watch Hair by Erica J, she uses this a lot to mold her wigs. So I decided to order some. Now it is a little bit pricey. I'm not sure if they just raised the prices on Amazon because it was being ordered a lot, because I know I checked a while ago, it was not this expensive. But I decided to order it to give it a try out, and so far I liked it. I've actually used this on a couple of units, but I'm going to be very light with it just because it did cost so much. But of course I'll make sure to leave a link down below for that product. I am done molding the front of the hairline. I'm going to go in and add some foam to the top of this unit to lay everything down, just because it does feel a little bit bulky because there's so much hair, and I want this to lay as flat as possible. I already have to work against the unit being a little bit big on my head, so I'm taking the foam and just kind of combing it through because I want this to set and be molded the right way. So I'm just going to go in with as much foam as you want. Now with this foam, it does harden, but you can easily comb it out and you don't have to worry about it flaking up. After I am done setting this the way I want it to be, I'm going to go in using my Gleemade satin scarf. I'm just going to tie it around my head. Now I did leave this on for about 20 minutes just because I did stop and eat, y'all. So I'm just going to take this off after it is all set and dried, and then I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to comb it out just to break up that cast. It's coming together, y'all. We're gonna work this wig out. So after I am done combing through the cast on this hair, I'm going to take my Care wax stick, and then I'm going to place it just in the very front part also. And then I will be going, after I'm done combing this part out, I'll be going in with my hot comb just to kind of press out the roots of the hair to make them lay down even flatter, just so that we could get a nice, clean, sleek look. And as you guys can see, I'm taking like the sides and the back of this comb to lay everything down, just because that is the part that gets your hair really, really straightened and really flat. HotComb was purchased from my local beauty supply store. I believe it was like $10, and you guys know I just purchased like an Andy's HotComb, and to be honest, between the two, I actually went back to this one because I prefer it a little bit more, because I feel like it gets a little bit hotter, if that makes sense. I don't know, these plug-in hot combs, they are just not the best. They don't get the job done like the old school stove hot combs. So now I'm going to go in with my Beyond the Zone heat protecting spray, and I was undecided, guys, on what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to curl this unit, but I said, nah, let's see what it's going to look like really straight. I'm going to take my Kaposi flat iron, and I'm going to take large pieces and work on straightening this hair out. One thing I will say about this hair, guys, is that it is very, very soft. The quality on it is really nice. I didn't have any problems adding heat to this unit. As you guys can see, it flat irons really beautifully. Now after a fresh wash, it is going to come off really thick and really frizzy, but once I flat iron this unit, it is so beautiful. Like, I love the way that this hair feels for a really straight unit, especially because it has been colored. It doesn't come off, well, it doesn't feel dry. It may have looked a little dry after I washed the unit, but it doesn't feel dry at all. A little bit more specs about this unit because it is brand new. This is Indian Remy hair, and the hair color on this, as you guys can see at the top, it is a 4, and then it's a 27, and it's just mixed in pieces. Now for the color, I feel like there are some chunkier pieces like on the side. Now I do feel like if I would have parted this in the middle, it would have definitely all came together, but on the side, like as I'm flat ironing right now, you can see those little chunkier pieces. So I wish it would have been ombre just a little bit better. But for the most part, like I said, the hair feels really, really nice. And this unit goes all the way up to 180% in density, even though I feel like the 150% is really good. And this unit also goes up into 22 inches in length. After I am done flat ironing the unit, I'm going to go in with my Ruby Kisses 3D Contour Creator Powder Palette. This is in the color light medium, and you can find this palette at your local beauty supply store. You can find it on Amazon, and you can also find it on Walmart.com. And I'm just going to go ahead and go into the hairline and add the powder into the parting space also. And as you guys can see, it's already starting to blend in well. Like I said, I don't feel like I needed to bleach the knots on this unit at all because the knots weren't super black. So yeah, now I'm just going to go in with my Got To Be Free Spray, and I'm just taking it on the edge brush and just kind of brushing the hair back. I don't know, guys, I wasn't feeling the swoop in the very front. I feel like it was just swooped a little bit too much, and because the hair was so thick in the front, I feel like it really didn't need anything extra. So I'm just going to end up combing it back. I think I'm going to swoop it a little bit, but not too much, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more powder in to blend it in a little bit better. That looks way better without that swoop. So now I'm going to take my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum, and we're just going to run that through the hair. Now the hair already has like a really nice healthy luster to it because of the heat protectant spray. And I'm just going in and adding a little bit of this just to control any type of frizziness or flyaways, which I really didn't notice with this unit. So that's one thing I will say also. Hi guys, this is the final results of the unit, and overall I really do like it. Now I'm not gonna lie, when I first put it on I was a little bit intimidated by it. You guys know I lean more towards natural colors, but I was able to work it out and make it my own, and that's the fun thing about these units. You can customize it and make it into your own. Now I do wish they would have plucked out some of the hairline a little bit more, but for the most part it was very easy for me to work with. The quality of this hair is bomb, y'all. Like, it's so soft and easy for me to run my fingers through as far as shedding and tangling goes. I did not get a lot of shedding, and I also did not receive a lot of tangling while wearing this unit. The density on this is perfect. It's not too thin and it's not too thick, so I think 150% is good when you are ordering this unit. So guys, let me know what you think about this and how you think it looks on me. Of course, if you guys are interested, I'm going to make sure to leave all the links down below. You guys can check out their website and check out their other units if you don't like this one, and I'll leave a coupon code. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification button, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.